Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a director here at Ocean Trail, and today I'm going to show you how to use the VW California brand. Here we go. We're going to start with the cab. So at the front of the van we have cruise control on the steering wheel, and you can alter the volumes and the radio stations. It's all comes as standard, it's automatic, you have got Apple Play on the stereo as well. The handbrake, however, is slightly different. It will drop down, and this is so you can move the seats round. So you pull it up, press the button to release, and then to put back on, pull back up, but it will go back down. The driver's seat and the passenger seat both turn 180. What you will need to do is bring the seat up. In the middle of the chair is a lever. If you twist to the left, it will turn the seat round. You may have to move the seats forward and back to be able to turn them past the steering wheel and such. So we're inside. This table, if you lift it up, can slide forward and back to give you more space, or you can remove it and put it in the back. Here we have the fridge, nice and deep, and then you've also got a freezer, which is really deep too, and a tray. The fridge you'll need to turn on, but also on the right hand side is a sleep symbol. So when you go to sleep at night, it will make it very quiet for 8 hours, and after 8 hours it will get loud again to make sure it's cold again, but it just helps if you are a light sleeper. We have some extra workspace here, 2 hob rings and a sink. Please make sure they are cool before putting that down. There's an ignite button to turn the gas on, and again the tap, please make sure that is down before you put the top down. You've got 2 drawers here where we'll fill with plates, cups, bowls. There's a cheese grater and chopping boards and cutlery. Everything, even including a potato masher. You've got sharp knives, forks, spoons, spatulas, everything you would want. And then there's a bit of extra storage that goes onto the bed here. In these cupboards up here, there'll be your glasses, you've got cling film and foil, and up the top here we put your cleaning set and your welcome pack: hot chocolate, coffee, milk, tea, some sweets. Onto the bathroom. So here's the bathroom. The toilet can be swizzled for your comfort. To flush, press the blue button. When it gets full, this will turn red. Once you've done your business, to empty it, open and close. Make sure it's closed when you've finished, otherwise it might start to smell. I've got the sink here, and the tap, and extra cupboard. If you're using it for a shower, up it goes. And you've got drainage in the bottom. You put the sink back up while you're having a shower. In this cupboard down here is toilet roll and toilet fluid. For the bed up here, press this button and pull. And then there's a small headrest here, which also keeps into space. There's a ladder here to help the kids or the adults get up. Just please be careful you don't bang any of the furniture when putting it up and down. And then to push it back, headrest in, and up it goes. I'm going to show you the control panel now. So this is the control panel. If you have it in camping mode, the step will stay out all the time. That's when you're hooked up. That's why we can't have it in camping mode at the moment. The water, we've got at the moment 54% fresh water and 1% grey water. That will be full when you collect it. Lights, quite self-explanatory, you can turn them all off inside or outside. Temperature, really important. Pressing the heating button, The top one here is the heating. At the moment it's on at 20 degrees. We're going to turn that off, turn that on again. This middle one is your water. You will need to turn this on and then select if you want it at 40 degrees or 60 degrees. Once you come back out of there, these symbols of what's turned on will stay up. So if there's a problem, you can check to see if one's flashing, there's something not quite right. So we will go and turn those back off now. And then the bottom one here is your hookup. So at the moment we're not hooked up, it's flashing, it's running off gas. If you're now got the electricity plugged in, you can choose if you want 6 amp or 10 amp. There's fly screen protectors on the windows as well. Please, when you're driving, make sure these are all shut away on the top windows and on the side windows, because it puts a lot of stress and they're liable to snap. You've got buttons here for lights. This below button will turn off everything. That's the step that will stay out if you're in camping mode. When you're going to bed at night, this button here will do the central locking. Don't use the key, otherwise the alarm will go off. And the lights up here, all of them are dimmable. Just hold your finger on them. For the front windows, they won't have screens to slide up and down, so you're provided with these. They're magnetised, they just flip on really, really easy. You'll also get mattress protectors for both mattresses. These, we pop up there. So we are at the back of the van. We have 2 chairs. They both clip in very easily, and behind that is an external table also. There's a lot of stuff that goes in the back here. This back unit here, you'll get 2 full gas canisters, which will need to be turned on once you get to the campsite. Just a knob at the top to swizzle on, and that will do your inside hobs and your outside if you wanted to have an external gas barbecue. You've got a set of hooks here, and so these will help level your van. If you're on hard standing, very often it's flat, but if you're especially in the field on grass, you might need to level them. You pretty much want your head above your feet when you're sleeping at night. There will be an electrical hookup cable in your van, and there will be a hose to fill the van with fresh water if you run out. There'll also be a little bistro camping cooker with a spare gas. And in the back locker here, this is where we keep your kettle, frying pans, saucepans. There'll be a tray and another washing up bowl. We pop in some kitchen roll for you. And then also in the back lockers, first aid kit, high-vis jacket and a warning triangle, fire extinguisher, fire blanket. In here is your mallet and pegs for your awning, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, these vans don't come with a spare tyre, so if you have a problem, the best thing is to ring the AA. All the details are in the pack at the front. But if you need to, you can use this, which pumps the tyre full of goo, and then you can travel a short distance with it. So all this will be packed in the back lockers. We also, back here, have the outside external hose, which I will open very easily. It's both hot and cold water. Just pull out the side here, the hose, clip it on. Really, really good if you're somewhere with sand and you don't want the kids to get back in the van covered in it. That is the back of the van. When you're shutting the back doors, because we've got the bike rack on it, it's really important to close the left door first and then the right door. Mind your head if you're tall. So I've taken this out the back. It extends to make life a little easier. Tighten it back up again. This goes in the end here. So you pop it in, you twist, and then it will hang down, so you can't take it out. Up and twist, and then we start winding. Okay, so this comes out a long way, so you don't have to have it all the way. When you're getting to the near where it's fully extended, this will go slack. When it goes slack, you've extended too much. It's gone slack, so you just want to pull in until it tightens up again. Twist and pull out. Now we're going to get the legs out. Easiest way to do it is just pull it out on this end, and then you want to push it to the right. These feet should be facing the van. Really, really important. I'll explain why I twist away. The feet go down. This is where the pegs need to be, in the feet. And then you can adjust the height. If it's raining, you want one leg higher than the other so the rain will come off. So again, this one we push to the left, bracket comes out, and then out we go. These awnings should not be used in snow, hail, gusty wind or heavy wind. They will not survive. If the wind starts getting a bit blustery, if it starts pelting down with rain, pop it away. It will not survive. So we're going to put the awning away. This lever goes back down. Pop the feet up, and with it the feet facing the van, in she goes, and then push it flat. And then with the other one, you can wind it a little bit, but these are quite strong if it's not windy. Again, feet facing the van, in she goes, and pop it flat. And then up twist, and then back in. The awning needs to sit flat. If it's not sitting flat and tucked in, the feet aren't in correctly. Bring it back out, readjust the feet, up and twist, and out she comes. So if you are out of fresh water, this is where you fill it up. You'll need a key. The key to the van is not the one for the ignition, you get a separate key, and this is to make sure you don't put petrol in by mistake. So this is how you fill it up with water. You are given a hose, really, really easy to put fresh water in it. One mistake that I almost made was I went to check on the control panel how much water was in it, and I opened this door and nearly took the cap off. So please, if you are checking it, close the cap first. Okay, round the back of the van to the other side. The van has parking sensors and it has a camera, so that's really, really helpful when you're parking it. Here we have the hookup point. Here we have the toilet. This is how you empty it. There's a little lever here. Out she comes. The easiest way is to empty it this way and tip it down the toilet facilities that they have. They'll have a separate facilities for this waste. There's also in the locker in the bathroom the toilet chemicals that you can pop in there. If the flap is open in the bathroom, you won't be able to take that out. This is locked with the central locking. If for some reason it's not opening and the central locking is open, by the passenger seat, the back passenger seat, there's a little red hook that you can pull and it will release this door. Next to this is if you're cooking externally on gas, this is where you connect to. And then under the toilet, there's a grey lever here, and this is where you will get rid of the wastewater. Most campsites have somewhere you can park over to get rid of that. And then one more. This is how you fill the van up. Diesel, the AdBlue should be full. That's where diesel goes. Diesel only. And there we go. That is the Grand Van. It's amazing. You'll love it. It's lovely to drive, and we hope you have a lovely time in it. Safe travels.